Okay, a very warm welcome to another episode of Fauza's Diary. If you are looking for something little and yet motivating, inspiring, and cultivating, then you have stumbled upon the right show. That's the beauty about my diaries. They inspire us, they encourage us, they motivate us, but also they make us think to see what other options are out there, especially in this season where we are in. Joining me on this conversation today is my sister Nelly Wanjiku, all the way from Kenya, but she's now based here in United Arab Emirates, and she has been working as an executive nanny for the past 7 years here in Dubai. Welcome, Nelly, and thank you for joining me on this conversation. Thank you for taking your time to join me on this conversation and to share what you have learned as a nanny for all these years. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to you, Nelly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that opportunity you have given me. I'm so humbled. Yeah.
So Nelly, before we went live, we were just having this chat a bit offline, and what I picked from you is you are really passionate about what you do. You really love being a nanny and taking care of children and all that. So my question to you is, Nelly, not everyone wants to do a nanny job because of there have been so many theories about nannies and how they are, treated and all that, or some people, they think it's not a nice job, but you decided to choose to be a nanny. What made you made this decision? Is it what you have always wanted to do?
No, when I came first to Dubai, that was back 2014. I thought maybe I'm coming to look for another job about hotel industry and everything. But when one of my friends introduced me, like, you can try this, a nanny's job. And when I start working, and I saw it like it's a good work. It's like not hard the way people always think. So for me, it's good. It's good job for me. It's a good idea. And then I start loving that passion of children. Yes.
Yeah, I love that. And you love kids. I feel that's what motivates, I think, also. And
yes. I have 2 children. They are big now, back in Kenya. So for me, the children is everything. When you saw them growing, it's good passion and it's good thing, that feeling you have.
That's very nice. Do you have any other work or life experiences that helps you as a nanny, Nelly?
Work experience, back in Kenya, I went to college, yes, but when I came here, as I told you, I didn't know like a nanny job, like working experience, like a nanny job is a good work, but eventually, when I start doing it, the passion in it is good. So for me, work experience is now nanny.
Okay. So do you have any childcare qualification, or you just learn by when you are doing the job?
When I start caring one baby back then, that's 2014, I thought it's a good idea to learn more about children. So I went to school here in Dubai and learn about childcare, how to handle toddlers and everything. So I went to school, and it was a good idea also to learn more about kids.
That's nice.
Yes.
So at least it also helps you to also be able to develop yourself and broaden your knowledge as well. That's very good.
Yes.
I'm just curious also to know that what do you think is the most important aspect of a nanny as a job, and what do you love most about your job?
Oh, about my job, I love is, it's like when you start your day with a kid, it's more active, flexible, you have that fitness in you. Learn more about how the child want to do. So working with the child, playing, everything is good. It's good idea. Yeah. It's very good. Yes.
Okay, so because many people, I mean, I've met a lot of nannies for sure.
Yes.
And,
yes.
there is always that aspect that people always think that being a nanny is not a nice thing, or it's, it's like you sort of downgrade yourself. And, there is a lot of different theories, Nelly. What do you think? Because you love what you do. What do you think is the drive for the negativity about this career for someone who wants to tap into it?
Oh, yes, there is like when you, yes.
How can we balance it?
Oh, when you balance it, is like, yes, people always have that bad idea, like nanny's job is not good idea. And at the end of the day, for me, I know is a good work, is a good to be a nanny. But I have to tell ladies out there, like, it's like any other job. It's like picking up, taking care like your own child. Is that baby you are looking at is like your own child. There is no challenges. It's like everyday work. It's like going to an office and starting, in the computer and everything. Nanny's job is same. As long as you schedule yourself. And right note, like in the morning, I'll do this with this kid. In the morning, I'll go to the pool. In the morning, I'll go to the play area. In the morning, I'll go to a play date. At the end of the day, you see the day go quickly, and you start loving it and having passion of doing it.
Okay. Nelly, can you be a nanny and still invest, like, for example, someone like you coming from home, back home, could you be able to be a nanny and still develop yourself or invest back in at home, with your salary? Because some people, I've had people saying, oh, I cannot do ABCD because I don't have enough money. There is always that excuse. And I always say, you can always start where you are with what you have, independent. There are people who they might be having bigger salaries, but they still haven't done anything. So because you've told me something which really triggered this conversation, but I don't want to say it. I want you to say it, Nelly.
Oh yes, when I start working as a nanny, I saw my salary was like little. So back home, my kids are like, oh, mom, you have to do this. They have to go to school. But when I start saving little by little, I bought my own land. And now my children are in school. My daughter, she is in college now. My son is still in school, and I have managed to bought a land. Now I'm just saving it to build a house. So it's not like you have to have a lot of money to do something. Yes.
Oh, Nelly, that is really encouraging. What would be your advice for other ladies and even men who they want to be, home caretakers? What would you give? What will be your advice for them?
For me, my advice is like, when you wake up in the morning, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to that office. My office is a nanny. So I'm very proud to go to my office, looking fine, making makeups. There is no excuse like a nanny's job. You cannot do anything. You cannot do your hair. You cannot do your makeup. It's your office. That is your office. You have to love that passion that you are going to office. I have to wear good. That is an office. That is good. To be a nanny is a good idea. It's not, there is no challenges there. It's all about schedule, about kids, loving them. And having those, about the parent kids, you have to have communication. Good communication is very good as a nanny. Right. Because remember, this child is not your own child. When I'm bringing my own children, it's not the way I'm bringing that child to be. So we have to have the communication, both of us. At the end of the day, everybody is happy and fine and love their work.
Oh, you are so sweet.
Thank you.
So sweet, Nelly. I really thank God that we met.
Yes.
And I love. I really felt like there is so much in you that I felt that people need to know, because there is always this like what you've shared, that many people, they think, oh, it will not be enough. But I love what you've said. You save and you start little by little. By little. And I always say, like what I had said before, start where you are with what you have. So by the time you get to that level which you want to get, you know, you already have a little, something little. So thank you so much, Nelly, for joining me on this conversation. And I really pray that you will continue to develop yourself little by little.
Yeah, welcome so much. Can I add something?
That's the word today.
Yeah,
and I wanted to pray that you will continue to, you know, to develop yourself and and continue to have the drive and the passion for the work that you do, because it's not about you. It's service, you know, and everybody who is, I'm serving here as we speak. You know, this is also service. So it's about loving what you do and having passion for it.
Yes.
That's what Nelly is teaching us today, and is encouraging you and me that every morning when you wake up, you know that this is my office.
Yes.
So you go in there with a lot of positivity and you know, and enthusiasm, because that is where you are and that is your office. So you do it with, like you're doing it for God. And also what Nelly is telling us today, start little, start saving little. Don't wait until you get whatever, thousands and thousands, whatever you want to get in life. But she's advising you to start where you are, little by little. She is a nanny and she is also investing. Think about that. Well, I hope this conversation has encouraged you. Nelly, thank you so much for joining me on Fauza Diaries.
Yes.
I look forward to seeing you soon, and I look forward to see what God is continuing to do in your life. May his blessing be with you and follow you for the rest of your life. And for you, my viewers, I really hope that you have learned something from Nelly. She's encouraging you to start where you are with what you have. Do it little by little. Little by little. That's what Nelly is encouraging us. Okay? Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you soon with another motivating and inspiring conversation. See you soon and stay safe. Bye for now.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you
Nelly.
so much. Bye. Bye-bye.